My whole stay was outstanding. You know, the nurses were excellent. The doctors were also excellent. Housekeepers. Everybody made me feel welcome. I got a young lady in dietary that is really outstanding.
My nurses and the team that took care of me were really, truly amazing. They were just so good about explaining everything to me, making sure that I was okay. I really felt like they actually cared for me. It was much more than I expected from an inpatient hospital stay.
I would say the ICU people were, I mean, I'm telling you what, it was like watching somebody in a movie. The way they handled themselves, and man alive, I tell you what, I've never seen anything like it. You know, I've never had any operation like this either in my life, but it was unbelievable to see how professional the people were and how coordinated they were.
The girls that actually ran the machine, they just really made me feel like they really cared about me and was always asking, you know, was I comfortable? You know, was I hot? Was I cold? Did I need anything? They always were very specific to tell me everything that was going to happen.
The whole staff, everything about the hospital is outstanding. I like it. And everything's very excellent. That's all I got to say.
They attended to my son right away because he was having an allergic reaction and he was covered in hives. And I was really impressed that they came and checked his vitals as we were waiting, which was a very short time in itself. I didn't expect that, and I was really impressed.
The nurse supervisor, I mean, when the nurses were tied up, they would come around, they would help out, they would check in on us and that, and they would always come in and introduce themselves. And the nurse supervisor on the floor was just outstanding.
Everything was outstanding. The care, the facility. Each doctor took care of you as you were their family member.
Everything all around. I mean, it's like they rolled out the red carpet. They do excellent work. Very professional, very courteous.
My nursing staff was incredible, and I think I had 4 or 5 different ones, but I don't recall all their names. I wish I'd have known that was going to be a question. I would have made it a point to know which nurses and the patient care techs that I had, because I just had a great crew every day. And I was there, I don't know, 5 days. Everybody was fantastic. I don't know if they can look up who was there, but they were all fantastic.
The staff that came in, including dietary, everybody smiled. Everybody was happy. I don't get that at other hospitals. That's why I will go back. I've had 14 surgeries in my life. And most of them, you know, within the last 12 years. So I think I'm a pretty good judge of hospitals, and by all means, this is the best I've ever been in. It was my first time there, but by far it's the best, and it's further for me to drive than any of the other hospitals, but I told my husband, in case of an emergency, take me there.
That whole hospital, all the nurses, the doctors, any staff there was absolutely incredible. They were all absolutely amazing. The best hospital I've ever been to in my life, and I've been to many.
I think the fact that they were on alert whenever I arrived in an ambulance, and they jumped right in and basically saved my life. So I don't know how you want to word that, but that was impressive.
Every employee greeted me and asked me how I was doing. I'd never seen that. People who had nothing to do with me. They had the employees on the elevator. How you doing there, sir? Going to get an x-ray? Well, I hope everything turns out great. It was unbelievable. And then when I went to get my ultrasound, the person that they brought was very, very, very friendly and engaging. And then he put me in a hallway in the middle of 4 offices. Every person came out of their office and greeted me while I was waiting to get an ultrasound. I used to sell to hospitals. I was in hospitals every day for 20 years. I'd never seen that. My stay was the most amazing stay. And I know it was because of that and because of the attitude of those people that I got better so fast.